Hello and welcome back. I'm Joe and you're watching Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Today we're gonna get steel. It was a long time in the making, but our steel plant is almost done. It is happening, and it's happening right now. And with that, the rest of this will be easier. Not easy by any means, because this game does not make it easy. Quick recap again. I did make you sit through the winter, and I finished one of the coal processing plants and one of the iron ore processing plants. Everything is working. I switched this up to have a bus stop here that has people running to both mines at the same time and have the two buses that we had. That's 260 people that should be able to get up there. Just seemed more economical. And we have several trains now. I purchased a few new ones, and one of them is a little fancier. This one. It only has tourists. This one has a wagon, so it can carry 230 people. I didn't know I can actually do this, but this power wagon's only 100,000, and this wagon is another 100,000, so they're a lot cheaper than getting a real train. And I think this works. I feel like I've seen something similar to this before where you can't actually move from the wagon to the train, so I'm okay with this setup. But yeah, he's gonna bring a lot of people in, and we are probably going to add a wagon to more than just this one. But our money is pretty low. Why is our money low? Pretty simple. We had... I'll just show you. Let's not look at where it's really buggy or laggy. We had a... Go here. Look at the blue line at the bottom. We lost a lot of educated people. A lot. At some point we had only about 100 left, even less, and I decided to build this building and send all highly educated people to here. But they just died because they were unhappy or other reasons. And in the end, we were left with about 50, and I need to run our little university. This hospital has to run, and it would be nice to have more educated people just in general. So let's make sure that this is not doing something silly. Yep, there's a fire. This is obviously the only station that we don't even need, so it doesn't even matter. I think this guy is saying, oh, he has one firefighter. Let's hope we get more there, because honestly I should probably send this fire truck somewhere else, because this fire station is not actually it's not actually useful anymore the way it is, because it couldn't reach everything that we had up in this area. But I'm getting distracted. I put a new fire station here, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I needed to house enough educated people to run this whole area, and I just didn't have enough. So I added 80 more people, 80 more educated people, and that costs a lot of money, plus the trains that we're buying, plus the import of steel that we currently are still doing, and will still do for a little while. All that to say, make sure you have enough people, citizens, and educated people. Educated people are very, very, very important. And my happiness was also super low. It was sport, but it was also heat. And with the heat, I need to triple check that something's working. Oh, this guy didn't actually have any power. That was a problem too. So I had to add a little switch in here that we got power to that side as well. What do we have here? All of this currently is working. It looks like it could add a couple more fields. I may figure this out later. I may figure this out right now because I see a spot where we can probably add one. Where is it? Nope, not storage. Wrong. Big field. Can we put a big field here? Oh, can we put big fields here? Yes. 1, 2. Oh, there's no mountain there. Why are the mountains always in places where I don't actually want them right now? I don't know if they can actually manage this distance, but we're gonna try it. We'll see what happens. For right now, these will be dirt roads, because I just want them to be planted. Is that the word? I think so. And then next season, we will make them look a little prettier. From there to there. Okay. And here. Yep. Tractors, are you moving? If you didn't already add it... There's no road connection? Are you... Oh, wow. I missed that by a mile. You probably saw that when I clicked it, but I didn't see it when I clicked it. Therefore, that's what happens sometimes. Get me there. Tell this guy to go here. And I'm expecting... Oh, it's too late for winter now. So June is the cutoff date. Good to know. For next year, I think this will work. All this is set up, and that's all great. But I think this area is coming to a, not end, but there's not much we have to add here. Once I have steel, I will set up this coal industry over here, and I'm planning on putting a power plant here too, just because I have the cableway station that's sitting here, and it is the best thing for a power plant because you have constantly people coming in, especially if you have the cableway station starting in a big city like we have. So that will probably complete this area, so we have to see what's next. What we're gonna do after this. This is still building. Right now you just need more mechanical components, and that is awesome. Do we have some here? We have a few tons here. Just for fun, let's increase that a little bit. But yeah, this is all working great. What is next? Well, hopefully daylight, because now it's dark. Haha, there's day, just on cue. I am thinking... Oh, last thing. We were completely full of bitumen because I wasn't exporting it, and we only use it for asphalt. So this was just sitting around here not doing anything. So I started exporting that again. It's nice to have this much bitumen sitting here. That's a lot of money. Yeah. No, what are we gonna do? I added this little factory connecting crossing over here, and you can maybe figure out what we're gonna do. This area over here is relatively flat, and we are going to produce mechanical components and other industries that require steel. Right now, mechanical components, good. Electrical components needs plastic. Plastic I'm planning on over here. And then we have electronics assembly hall. This one we may produce. We have to produce it eventually. But the other thing we need, vehicle production line, only steel. Railway production line, only, well, mostly steel. I was saying it wrong. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Both of these require a lot more than just steel, but mechanical components, steel, then we need fabric and all the other stuff. So for right now, mechanical components, and that's it. That's what's going to go here, with some forklifts. Well, we have to get people for that from somewhere, and I am... Actually, I was pretty set on having people live over here. But now I'm almost liking this area more. Now, I want a new city created over here in this area. Luckily, most of it is already flat ground. Look. Most of it is clearly just the white squares. I think that's what we're going to do. We're not going to bother building a new construction office right now. We're just going to start planning out here. It is not the best way to go to not have flat ground everywhere, but I want to start here. The city road will not going to be, is not going to be, that wasn't English. It's not going to be ugly gravel road anymore. We're just going to have some actual roads happening. And then to get out of the city, That's when we use normal asphalt road. And this we're going to start constructing ASAP. Yep, nice little waterfront road. Someone wants to build a townhouse here. That is very up to you. Let's turn this off. Where do I want that to go? Actually, just around the steel mill is probably perfect. We have one go here, I think. Yeah, this will be good. We just have one go right around here to go to our chemical section, because we're going to go there for sure. And we have one here, and just having these in place should allow these guys to start constructing everything. Ooh, we have steel. We have 75 tons of steel already. But no more workers waiting here. I see. I want you to go to depot, and then I want to add a wagon on you. Okay. First part is done. Second part, I am still inclined to use just the concrete rail. It just works. But let's make sure. There's a funny thing. If you build a crossing too close to a rail line, you're not going to do anything at all. It's kind of silly, but you have to make sure that you have a minimum amount of distance between your crossing and your rail. And I am actually going to try something. Even though we have steel now, constructing these rail lines is really a pain most of the time. I want to test that this can actually cross still. I can. Constructing these rails is actually a pain a lot of the time, and we usually don't have a lot of traffic on it. Let's try to only have required amounts of rail where we actually need it. What does that mean? Don't do double rails all the time, because it makes life easy, but it's not as interesting. I think a good setup that can support... I have an idea here. A good setup that can support single track that goes both ways, or a double track that has one ways, is a lot more fun than the opposite of that. Okay. Okay, and last one. Thank you. So I can go in. That is fine. I'm going to make this section just to get in. And most of the rest is going to be single track for now. I'm happy with that. What else do I need? Oh, let's have this one come out just a tiny bit to get out of the city, and then have you join here as well. That should be good. Back to roads. All of this, construct all of it. So I don't get confused later, this is not going to get constructed anytime soon, but let's reserve this space. If you don't have it reserved, you will regret it later. Okay. This is good. There's a lot of footpath action that we can apply here. So that will work. I think since we are going to supply steel factories and mechanical plastic factories over here, I should probably look at what the max workers is. Max workers, 150. Good. Plastic is 60. So this one is 180 to fill 3 shifts. This one is 450, so about 600 people for those. If I just build one of each. If I want to build 3 of each, that seems like a reasonable amount of stuff to happen, and I can start exporting to other things. No, hold on. Let's do real math. You can consume 22 tons of steel at max production. You can produce 43, so I can build 2 of these. This guy just needs oil and chemicals, so I need a chemical plant first before I can go crazy on that guy. Plastics, asphalt, chemical plant. You can produce 0.81 tons of chemicals, and this one plastics factory needs 4 chemical plants. One chemical plant is 180 times 4, it's almost 800, a little less. So we are already at about 2,000 people just to have this little area working at high capacity. And to make 2,000 people happy, this is not math, but almost double that number. So for planning the city, I want to plan at least for 5,000 people that's expandable. I think this will be a great place for an airport. And eventually I'm going to add bauxite to this map so we can actually mine it. But it's not something I need to worry about right now. I think we could just use these guys. I haven't actually used them. And it would maybe be a cool thing. And I actually saw a really cool way to place these. And I would like to try that. Yeah, let's just get started. The cool way is actually not complicated. It's just only use the leftmost main road to connect anything, and then they will just look pretty. Why was I able to place those a lot closer? That's bugging me a little bit, but I'll get over it. Let's take this one down. Yeah, look, if I place them this way, I'm able to make everything a lot closer and going the other way. Let's do something very similar on this side, because Soviet-style prefabs like these were usually built in batches. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, that's it. Let's build the road that goes here. Don't make it too tight, just tight enough. I think this is good. Yep. 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 Okay, this is gonna work, and I know that. But I would like to have these roads constructed before I worry about building the little side streets in there. So let's just have a construction crews get in there before we worry about that. These are a little closer than I normally would. Just making sure we can actually connect them, and we can. Great. So that is that. I just realized I haven't actually set up... How are you not being able to get back to where you're trying to go? We need a provisional setup there. Give me this guy, give me this guy, give me this guy. Oh, you can't get to that at all? Okay, we don't have time for this. So I'm gonna allow buying something. I'm trying to plan a city here. I don't have time for your little itty-bitty problems of not knowing how to drive a train, sir. Speaking of not knowing how to drive a train, you remember the guy that I sent here and be like, hey, go there so I can add a wagon to you. 115, 115. Hey, let's go with cheap. Go with cheap, both of you. This one. Good. Now I want both of you out of here and bring all the people to the steel mill. Yep, looks great. Like it. Okay. What I meant to do was allow for more than just one road construction at a time. So let's put in a temporary road, dirt road, at least to the next couple pieces. That should speed us up a little, if not a lot. We only have one paver, so there's not that much we can speed up unless we have enough people that work here. You are not actually required. This was just a test to make sure that I can actually connect, which I can. So gravel road all the way. Someone said that in a comment a long time ago, and yes, this speeds up your process. Another thing you can do that sometimes helps and sometimes just doesn't. Oh, good. Make your roads a little shorter so the construction happens faster. That can totally help. I want to use this. This is definitely going to be deleted later on. But for right now, I would like all of these road pieces to be under construction. Let's see how fast they're actually assigning. Steel, bus, good. Steel bus, good. Steel bus, good. This one is the first one that's far enough away where they can't get it. 3,000. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Get all of that done. I will assign the couple that are currently missing. So as much gets constructed at the same time. And do this. That should give us enough time to produce enough steel to actually finish constructing everything else that we have going on. And I will check that in a second. Let's do a little more. No, let's not do a little more planning. That will be there. I love that there's already gravel out here. It's perfect. So, steel. Here's the situation. We have... Oh, good. This rail is done. I was a little worried about that. Nope, it's not a chain. You can be a regular signal. You go out there. You are a chain to get in here. You are a chain to get out. You're not a chain. This is not a junction. It's just a normal rail. Okay. The guy that was bringing steel here, where is he? This guy. He has 100 tons of steel packed. Tell our construction offices that there's a new steel resource. Steel, good. Steel, good. Okay, get your steel from there. Very important. This one, I want to pick up everything from here besides steel. But I do want you to unload steel. Good. Then you go to the open storage, which is this one, and unload what you can. After that, I would like you to pick up steel, load, whatever's here. There's only steel, but this helps if I read it like that. Then go to the large custom house, unload what you don't need, then go back to here and unload the steel. So we no longer import steel, we just produce it ourselves now. 300 people here, that's perfect. Just move along. We need more steel. I love it. And 100 people here, this is great. Everything is working. This is not empty, this is almost empty. We need more coal. I know I want you to construct roads, but I also need more coal, so... get these done. We have our own steel now, so that shouldn't be a problem. We can wait on the iron stuff over here for a while. Yay, fire was extinguished. Looking at the recording time, but I think I ran it for probably 15 or 20 minutes at the beginning before we started, just to finish the steel. So I hope that works out. How's it doing here? It's okay. It doesn't have a lot of... Here's what we'll do. Let's stop exporting all the cheap stuff for a little while. So, custom house, just don't. Just go between our internal ones, because I have a feeling we're going to need a lot of bricks and other things for this area over here, which we will start now. 600,000, that's amazing. What was it? 250? Fuel, good. Bitumen, good. Prefab, bricks, boards, cement, that's doing better. Gravel, that's okay. Food, we had a normal export of food again, wonderful. And we are collecting stuff, which means these will fill up relatively soon. Which means this one will be emptied out very soon too. Anyways, I think there are barely any buildings besides over here. I know this may seem a little crazy, but I'm going to let my construction offices loose. And I only want them to build the other coal industry up north. Oh, that's just the road. But I don't want to have to click and point at everything, because as long as I have all the ingredients, they should be able to just build what I want them to build. And I don't want them to come out here. If I have to click all this on again, that's fine later on. But for now, I don't want this, because I'm not even sure that this is going to stay the way it is. Okay, this should be good. I don't actually think we need this, so that's neat. You are producing a road. Where are you producing a road? Oh, you get into this one. That is neat. Yeah, that's awesome. I am totally cool with that. Anyways, go crazy. Same for you. Go crazy here. Obviously, the same thing for you. Go crazy here. And go crazy here. Am I missing someone? We have four construction offices. Excellent. Now these should all start doing the dance. Everything is assigned. A lot of people are trying to work there. We have a winner, I think. Yep, people can pick up steel from there. That is what it's there for. That's our gravel train. That will happen. As long as this one is full, everything is good. I am very surprised that there's steel there, and we have 600 tons already. That's great. Why is this one full of prefabs and bricks? So you load here. Good. Oh, I want you to... Actually, I want you to unload everything. So you don't carry it around all the time, and then just bring back these three for when we need them. Which this one will not need them for a while. So maybe I just have to change that logic a little. Trains. This will be easier with 2 trains, but let's not go crazy. We're making so much money that now that I don't import steel anymore, it is ridiculous. Um, I, what we have here. This doesn't have to be this full. Oh, he should be able to just unload the panels, but oh. Okay. There's another problem. So, this is, let's rename it. Novo CO supplies. Then this is Zone 2 CO supplies. Then is this one steel manufacturing. Sure. Okay, so this one goes from Nova Supplies to Zone 2 supplies. Then I want you to go to the border and sell whatever you had loaded. Mostly prefabs. Then I want you to go here and load this, and then go back to up here and unload steel and everything else that you have. Good. This is still not right, because I need to pick up bricks from up here as well. Because if I'm looking at it, there are some bricks here. 80 tons of bricks. I just want to do this right. So you're going to the custom cells and sell all this stuff now. Okay, and then you go to steel. Okay. After steel, I want you to drop off steel here, unload whatever you can. Then I want you to go to bricks, load bricks. Then go back to here and unload whatever else you have loaded, and then load whatever else you can, which should hopefully fill this up slowly. With steel and everything else. New vehicle available. That's a big crane. Very big crane. Cool. I think... Oh yeah. Towers are being constructed. I love it. Everything else should be happening too. How is this one... Honestly, it doesn't matter why it doesn't have a road connection yet. I must have just forgotten it when I did it forever ago, but now it has a connection. How are we doing here? Just solid. About 750 tons. These are doing their thing. Distribution offices are working. I don't see a problem yet. Well, there are the problems. 150 tons of crops on the fields without anyone picking them up. That just means we need more DOs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it maybe that one DO should only be responsible for 5 fields, but we should average them out so they support each other? I don't know yet. We will figure that out later. Maybe there's a bigger covered hole coming up too that we can use. I got distracted as usual. Roads are happening. Wonderful. Rail is happening. This is pretty exciting to me. We can't do this one until... Doesn't matter. We only need one. We do the passing rail somewhere out here when the main rail is done. But all of these roads are happening. I love that. Ooh, this road is already halfway done. What I should do is add more pavers. We have people here, but there's only one paver currently sitting there. I can't get rid of the dump trucks, but I can get rid of some of these excavators. Well, rid of maybe a little harsh. Park them somewhere. No, actually no. We just leave it as it is. One paver will be enough because we have a lot of people. Anyways, back to what we were originally doing. Residential buildings, this is 189, call it 200 each. We build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 14 times 200 is 2,000, 2,800. Very good start indeed, I think. Let's add some nope, I want one more row, same idea, just houses face the other direction. So we're at 5,000 when we're done, which is, I think, the number that I wanted to get when we started. How close am I to... Oh, that's good. And then RR for 90-degree turns. I don't know when they added that, but it's a thing now. 1, 2, 3. Oh, don't do me like that. There, 3, 4. And then same thing here with a little gap in between. 1, 2, 3. Great. Exact same thing here, but different. So 3 here, little gap, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Can squeeze one extra, and that is totally fine. Let's get another quick road for quick walking and quick everything. Very good. Honestly, it won't hurt to have this one constructed right now as well. Come on. You go there. You go here. Why are you being complicated? And again, all of these roads will be torn down once we get a chance. But for right now, this all needs to happen. Yes. I think when I am done with at least the 3 roads, honestly, I'm not 100% sure if you can drive through here, but this bypass road makes me happy enough. Once this road is done, I will add a new construction zone at the end of this road. I think it would be foolish not to do that. But all of this is happening. Here is our main residential. So that is a great start. Let's continue planning, shall we? There will be a footpath, maybe closer on this side. A footpath running through the neighborhood. Like this. And this and this. Don't forget, they will all be connected with roads and should be quick to get anywhere they want to get. So this is the first one. Let's call this the second one. I don't like where that goes. I don't like how that looks. That should be fine. And have one come out here, connect up here, and then another footpath here. Footpaths are all about giving your citizens faster access to anything they might need. Okay, that's a good start for a city. We said about 5,000 citizens can live here, and that's a good start. I want to use this big empty spot in the middle. That's why I'm a little ginger with what we can place there. Okay, that one can be connected. That's great. Okay, let's figure out what else we need. We need equipment for citizens. I'm very much thinking this will just be a 2 shopping center job. How far would you reach? How far does my shopping center right now reach? You reach pretty much everyone. Honestly, I think if we put a shopping center here and a shopping center here, we will be good. Same with putting a shopping center up there. I do want a real shopping center. Anything else, I'm worried we will just not have enough throughput to keep everyone happy. That's what did happen already for a little while, and I don't want that again. I'm really annoyed that that only conveyor connection is on that side. I will get over it, I promise, but it's not quite what I want. Okay, we'll do the first one there. We do the second one on this side, and this time it doesn't matter because we can just connect it like this. Which also means one more road connection to go across. If you come out a little bit, you come over here. And yeah, sure. You come over here. Let's get the 2 barns. There's no reason to connect any bigger storages than the barns for here. It's just can I do what I want to do? Nope. So I did this wrong. That road doesn't go there. That road doesn't go there. This building does not go here. Hey, take your time when you plan out the cities, otherwise you will only regret it later. I do think if I put you... Let's just do that. And nobody's complaining, and I will be happy. That's fine. That's fine. I will survive this little kink. I don't care for super straight everything. I don't think it adds anything, so I am happy with this. Similar thing on the other side. I don't think this is gonna fit. So when I try this again, it's like, oh, too sharp a turn. I'm like, but. And nothing's gonna matter. Why is my shopping center still open? It seems so here. Maybe a better chance. That one connects. This one connects when I want it. Very good. Ship it. Okay. First thing's done. Shopping covered for the whole area. The next thing, kindergartens. We have 30 or 15. I think a couple kindergartens with 15 workers. I like that there. I would like this here. Obviously, it's not playing ball. put one there. If I move that footpath, I should be able to fit it. Wrong click, right click, correct click I mean. And I want it as close to the building as possible, but I don't want to block all of the footpaths. So as long as this one can still connect, we are good. And let's put one more on the other side of this whole area. Not quite on the other side, this will be on the other side. Might as well. Let's do it right. Let's make this a model city. I think that'd be pretty cool because it's not something I usually would even entertain. Why do I have a problem with this? This seems just fine because we can make the footpath go around everything anyways. And then, yeah, you just go here and there you are. All of that seems right. So, kindergarten's taken care of. Good. Next, schools. Do we have a school that we can use from here? 4, 4, 5, and 5. All of these schools are set up for really small beginnings, which we aren't anymore because we are making $1 million a year now. I don't know how much we're making, but we're heading that way. And I like it. I don't see a good reason why this is not a good spot for a school. Let's put one pretty much the same location on this side and connect with a road. Yeah, connect it like this. Sure, it's a shorter piece. I'll get over it. Are we okay on gravel here? Do I have to worry about stuff? No, we're good on gravel. We just need more dumpers. I understand. I don't really want to have a new construction office set up until we have... How did this happen? Interesting. Until we have a rail connection that actually can bring supplies in a little more effectively, so it's going to take a little while. Okay, so we have 2 schools. I think that's all I have on the main city. How's our construction going over here? This is why I set it up so that they just pick all their buildings. It is working. Everything is working. We have stuff. I love it. This one's not done, not going to be done for a while. We have 230 workers on there, 400 more waiting here. A lot of people waiting here. Just why? Nothing is running yet. Go away. Ah, that's just silly. They don't have to be there. There's no good reason. Anyways, this is all great. What else do we need? Trying to go down the list. We don't have a theater at all. So definitely a theater here, and definitely a theater on the opposite side. Perfect. 1. This can just be hopefully a diagonal that connects. Beautiful. Don't cut it up if you don't have to. So theater, what else do we need? I'm not giving them a pub, it's not what I do. I'll do sport at the end. Fire station, that is important and it needs workers, but it doesn't have to be everywhere. This feels like a really good place for a hospital though. This is kind of off the beaten path. Yep, fire station there. I am cool with that. Pollution, I hope I don't have industry too close. Hospital, like I just talked about, we will need hospitals that are working. I don't want to put it in the straight line, just because I am not certain yet that we're not going to use... Yeah, that we're not going to do something with a road here. So let's construct that. What do you need? You need gravel. But they're used for asphalt somewhere. How many are here? Doesn't look like there's a lot of you anywhere. There's a couple dumpers here. They may actually all be tied up in different construction sites. There's one here. No, no. There's one here. Yeah, they may actually all be tied up in different roads already. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. There's a dumper here. He can do something. Okay. Stop getting distracted. Just do the thing you want to do. Fire station is there. One hospital is here. I will not risk running out of hospital space. If I can fit you in here, I will. Like so. Beautiful. Really? Why? Why are you gonna make me make it ugly? No, try again. You go away. You come here. There you go. That wasn't hard. Yes, all of these cost electrical components, and I will get over that. It's city, and it increases your walking speed of your citizens by a lot, and that is always, always, always worth it. More. No, we built all those. Hospital, good. Train platform, we have. It will be beneficial to have another bus stop somewhere that can reach this. But honestly, I don't think we need it yet. And if we need it, it should be easy enough to add. So let's just stay with roads as we have them. Theater, cinema, we have put on both corners. I think this is good. Education related, we have 2 schools for now. I really don't think 2 is going to be enough, and this looks like a pretty good place for one. Let's put a school there, and then call that good. Technical Communist Party. I would like... There's a mountain here, isn't there? There is a mountain here. I would like to have a semi-separated university set up somewhere here. They should be able to get everywhere they want. And I may have a bus set up that goes from here and picks up students. So if everything goes okay, this is all we need. I don't think right now there's a difference for medical universities, so I'm not going to add those. But we will add a couple residences. Because your students will just go to the residences, which is exactly what we want. Let's split it up into just one each. Cool. Sidewalk will go through here to the university, and all that's great. Okay. Roads, more roads, done. I'm almost considering that I will need a construction office on this side instead of that side, just because there's going to be so much going on. And this side will have the rail here sooner, but we will see. What else do we need? City planning is hard. I don't know how city planners do it. I haven't even taken a zip off anything yet. And I've been talking a lot, so cool. Let's double check. Education related, we are good now. Bus stops, we should be okay for a while. We haven't added any sports. I know that we'll need a lot, so let's just add several here. Oh, there should be another one that fits here. Come on. I thought I spaced this better. There's definitely one that may go here. Oh yeah, here. That will work. Right here. Good. Right here. Not there. Not there. There's always stuff we can add on the outside, which is what we will do because these do not... do not do anything in the winter. This is what we want in the winter, and I think I will add one on this corner and on this corner when we're done with everything else. Yeah. I think this is a good start for the basics. The other basics are everything we haven't done yet. We need heat. This is very, very critical. I am... one heat exchanger there. One here. And one here, I think, will actually do the trick of supplying the whole city with what we need. I would like to remove that piece of road so I can add the heat exchanger where I want it. There's just stuff on there. Make the stuff go away. Do this. Okay, good. Heat exchanger. Do we? Yes, we do. I didn't want to split up the road stuff, but I'm more and more inclined to have the new construction office setting over here and just get stuff done. Rail, are you anywhere near yet? You're not doing bad. You are definitely constructing things. Okay. So these three will cover what we need for now, I think. Yeah, everything over here is covered by these guys. They may just be overloaded. That is another thing that we have to solve later on. The next problem, substations. And I've seen these overload as well. So let's be a little... better at adding these in. Okay. And I would like one on this side. Can't build due to infrastructure. Okay, just let me add it. And then I want one more. Oh. Yeah, this will be good because then university is covered too. That one's covering the fire station. This is great. Now, where do we get power from? It's a little silly because we have the power currently sitting here, but we can't access. There's a guy right here. Yeah, so we have power here that we could use, but I'd rather splice something in between these two poles because this area is going to use a lot of power very soon. Hey, Snow. Um, here's what I will I do that? So no, you make everything slower. So you're only moving 1.2 out of 19 megawatts, which tells me, yeah, this one has 18 megawatts available. So there is more than enough juice available here that I can just, hopefully, I think, maybe, make it work. I think I want to put it right here. Not a power transformer, but a modded power transformer. This one in particular. You can be a gravel road. So, how? How is there something else in the way? There's nothing. Besides that little piece of path that is right here. That is left over from my escapades. Okay. Have that been produced, this will all slow down. So, I'm going to finish the power, and I'm going to cheat a little bit, just because. It's a game, and I would like it to stay entertaining for you, and if everything takes forever, that's just not going to happen. So if I remove that guy, excuse me, I can pull this one in, this one over here. Let's still do our trickery with remove this one, build a path, build this one again, remove the path, and then buy it. Now we have power. That happens, and it's doing. Didn't I just? I didn't click the right button, did I? I meant buy it. I really did. I usually don't do it, but sometimes that speed up the process just a little bit. I'm not going to buy the rest, but this power line is connected back to our steel plant over here, and I don't want that to be without power. Okay. In other news, let's use more of these guys. A medium power switch. So there's 1, 2 here, there's 2 here, and we need 1 in. I think... I just want this to be a service road. I really don't want it to be anything more serious. So this is what we're going to do. We put one of those there. And one here. They don't have to be connected yet. Get the power. Since these are overloaded very easily, I rather go pretty serious on them. Hope I don't regret doing it this way. First one there. And you can just follow this line pretty perfectly. Very good. I was thinking this one can just connect right here. That'll work. Now we have this guy. I will definitely regret this one, but I can just redo that when I place the roads, I hope. This one should just come straight down. The last one I want to run between the rail and the existing road, because there's nothing else going to come in between here. Cool. That will be our power setup. And the only one that should be it's really bright now. I'm not sure if you can see anything, but oh, I don't even have a technical services yet out here. I don't have a gas station either. Okay, there's a lot more planning that has to happen. This is the basics for the citizens. It's not the basics for constructing what the citizens need and the actual housing for the citizens and all the other stuff. I don't want to just cut it short, so I will just stop it here and pick it up next time. You won't miss anything. Planning is important. I just won't be able to finish all the planning for now. But this is how a city should look. The next time we're just going to plan the next construction zone so the city can actually be built at a reasonable pace. Until then, I hope you guys appreciated it. If you did, like and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!